What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon, and this is the Blind Fish Keeper. Happy New Year. I hope everybody was safe and had a great night. Hope everybody's got big plans for the new year. I know I do. Starting today off here in front of my 55-gallon planted rainbow / electric blue Acara tank. My last video, or the video before that, had to do with me losing a bunch of fish in my African tank. Today I went to one of my local fish stores, Fishy Business, here in the Orlando area, and I picked up a few more fish to start restocking the African tank. But also while I was there, I was looking at the rainbow fish, and there was one lonely little, he called it a New Guinea rainbow, in the tank that didn't have a mate or a pair, and so I picked it up and brought it on home. And I'm about to show you guys how a blind guy unbags a fish. A little while ago, though, that I haven't shown yet, I did pick up a little koi angelfish. Maybe we're getting a shot of him right now. Very cool little guy. He's like kind of unique sounding to me. You know, he's got the koi spot on his head, and except he's like half white and half black. So, hadn't shown him yet, just was gonna show him off real quick, but now I'm gonna get on to the unbagging, and then we'll get around to the African tank, and I'll show you the surprises I got to start my restocking. Hey, Harley. Alright, so most people do... Okay. She wants to be on tape too. Most people do what we call the plop and drop method with their fish when they're bringing new fish into an aquarium, which is basically where you take the bag with your fish in it and you pour that bag into a net over a bucket or something like that, and then all the water goes into the bucket, and you've got the fish left in the net, and then you just drop the fish in the tank. Well, since I can't see what I'm doing, and it has caused me more than one miss, I tend to just reach right into the bags and grab the fish with my hands. I've also found it's a little bit more gentle on the fish than the net. You obviously want to make sure your hands are wet when you touch a fish so you don't upset the slime coat too much. But anyway, this is how I do it. And so we've got this little New Guinea right here. And if you want to come in close, so what I'll do is I'll take the bag and I'll just put it directly down into my bucket. And I should have a towel handy. Let's see, how did they secure it? Try to save my bags and my rubber bands if I can. I know, it just depends on how they... I don't think I'm going to be able to with this one. Alright, I'm going to have to break this bag. So, I'll just open the bag up big enough to get my hand in there. And very gently, I'll reach in and find the little guy. And if you want to, are you close up on me? Mm-hmm. So this is the New Guinea. He's going to be a completely red fish. when he is grown up. And then just like that, we'll plop him on down in the water. Nice, stress-free, easy on the fish, and done. Alright, I know I said we were going to get to the Africans next, but I forgot there's some more fish I haven't told you about yet. This is my 20-gallon kind of it's kind of a plant tank, grow out tank. It's got my shrimp colony in it because I've started kind of downsizing all the tanks I've got. I'd rather just have a whole bunch of, or not even a whole bunch, but a few nice show tanks. So I've kind of started consolidating some stuff. Anyway, down here in this 20-gallon, I have picked up 3 gold roseline barbs. And I got those from my other local fish store, Sea Life Aquarium, which is also where the angel came from. So if you're ever in the Orlando area and you're looking for a fish store to check out, the 2 that I use are Fishy Business and Sea Life Aquarium. They're really good people there. They've always treated me fairly, and they've always given me good, healthy fish. So we've got the gold roseline barbs down here. They'll be going up into the rainbow tank to join the colony of the other roseline barbs, the common roseline barbs, here shortly. I was just growing them out a little bit because I'm afraid, well, when I got them, I was afraid that the Cara would have swallowed them and made them dinner. But they're about to be the size where I can move them up. So that was just some more fish I hadn't talked about yet. And there you go. So now we'll be moving on to the Africans. Alright, here we are in front of the 150-gallon African cichlid tank. Just a quick sidebar to the previous part of the video. I put that little New Guinea rainbow directly into my display tank, and I know I'm going to catch some flack about not quarantining. Don't worry, I am going to treat the full tank. Same with this 150. I try to deworm everybody in my fish room a couple of times a year, which means you've got to deworm the whole tank. Being that it's the first of the year and I've been going just through a whole bunch of trouble here in the last 6 months, I figured that I would just make this one of those times when it's time to medicate the whole tank and do a little preventative treatment. So, that being said, don't worry, the fish will be treated and everybody should be fine. Also, with gold barbs, apparently we didn't get all of them in the camera. There's actually 3 of them, so if you only saw 1 or 2, there's a 3rd one in there somewhere. Now on to the Africans. So today like I said, I went to one of my local fish stores. As we all know, down here in Florida, you can almost find a fish store by throwing a rock. So the fish store I went to today was called Fishy Business. He's a really good guy. His name is Rich. And he keeps a pretty good selection of peacocks and haps and mbunas, some Tanganyikans, and I don't know that I've ever seen any Victorians or anything like that, but he keeps a really good selection of Africans. And today I picked up a electric blue Ali to replace the one that I lost. I also picked up a Taiwan reef and a fire hap. Obviously they're all in the bag right now, but we'll get a good shot of each of them after I get them in the tanks. And we'll come back and get another good shot of them after they've had a chance to settle in and bring all their colors out. But we'll go on and get started. So this one, I believe, what's this one?
Taiwan reef.
Okay, so we'll start with the Taiwan reef. And I do these the same way. Just open the bag, reach in, grab them, and add them to the tank. Let's see if we can save some bags. There we go. This one we got. Maybe. I'm eager to get these guys in the tank. They had some really pretty fish. I think he had some full-grown Malawi hawks, real big guys. Full-grown Rostratus. Some fish that I really would have enjoyed having, but they were just too big to go into my tanks. So, but those fish will be coming eventually. Probably just not in adult size. And with my Africans, I try never do more than or less than about 3 fish at a time into a tank. All right, dude, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Ooh. All right, got him. He's pretty nice size. He's very healthy. He's got good weight on him. So here we go. Here's our Taiwan reef. And be free, buddy. Alright, next we have, well, this bag's kind of deflating, so let's go on and get this guy out. You know which one this one is?
That's
Is this the
Stevie.
Ali?
Yeah, Stevie too.
Stevie number 2. My original Friar Eye, his name was Stevie, after the great blues legend Stevie Ray Vaughan. So, we've now got another electric blue, which will be Stevie 2.0. And he was a really good looking fish from, according to the gentleman that was helping me out in the fish store, and my mom, who is not a fish person, but one of the most wonderful ladies in the world for helping me out with all this stuff. Alright, so let's see. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. I know. We'll get you. He's a pretty good. He's got real good health. He's got real good size on him. He's not thin. He's doing real good. Hopefully, everybody will go in and we'll have some peace in the tank. So that leaves the fire hap for last. Let's see. I had a fire hat a long time ago. When I first started setting up this tank, I ordered a few like 10 packs of just Africans from Imperial Tropicals. I think I did it twice from them. I got a 10 pack of just random peacocks and random haps. And a fire hap was one of those that I got in my 10 pack. But out of that first 10 pack I got, he was a loss, so I never got to see him grow up. So hopefully this one will do well in my tank. Come on, buddy. There you go. Come on. You'll be all right. We'll get you in. There we go. So here we are, the fire hat. Can you see his colors?
Yeah.
All right. And number 3. There we go. Are they moving around, or are they kind of freaked out.
They're moving around.
Anybody singling them out or
Nope.
noticing?
They're all curious. Bob's checking everybody out.
Yeah, the Victorians might. I'm pretty sure the Victorians are running the roost right now. All right, so this is step one of restocking after my loss. Gonna give these guys a little while to settle in, and we'll check back in a little later on and see how they're doing. All right, everybody. It has been about 3 days now since we added the new Africans to the tank. Bob has kind of cooled his jets. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who the boss is now. As for the new guys, they're doing really well. From what I'm told, not getting pushed in the corners. They're not showing like they've been hit. Fins really aren't showing any wear or tear. So looks like Bob is going to be a benevolent leader, at least while he remains a leader. So we'll go on and focus in on them now that they've kind of had time to settle in. Their colors are out. Number one, we'll start with the Taiwan reef. He was probably the biggest of the three that I got. And he was just really pretty. I'm kind of wary about Taiwan reefs because they can really kind of be jerks. Most of them I've had just end up kind of being really pushy. So we'll see how this one turns out. But he was just a really gorgeous fish in the store, and so he came home. And next I will direct my lovely camera lady over to the new Fryer Eye, also known as the Electric Blue Ali. The one that I just lost in the fish fry was a monster full-grown boy, and I loved him dearly, but this one, I believe, based on the descriptions I'm getting of him, is going to be a lot prettier when he gets to be full size. I'm kind of excited to see how he matures and what he turns into. And finally, number 3 is the fire hap. Also, from what I'm told, just a really cool fish. Red and blue. I think he is probably one of the smallest one or the smallest one that I got. But he seems to be holding his own, doing well. I had a fire hap in the original tank, but out of the original stocking of all my Africans, the fire hap died. It didn't have anything to do with my screw-ups that wiped out my colony, but I'm glad and excited to have gotten another one. These fish are always really pretty and very cool looking. So now, tonight is actually feeding night, so we're gonna drop some frozen krill here into the water for them. I give them frozen food 2 or 3 times a week, and I feed them twice a day. This is gonna be probably way more than they need, but I feed pretty heavy sometimes. They got a nice water change today and pre-filter cleaning, so the tank can handle the excess food. And I just like seeing them go crazy, or hearing about them go crazy, because they really love their krill. Everybody getting a bite?
Yep.
We have the mad feeding frenzy going on.
They've kind of taken and gone off to the sides, and they'll be back.
So this is the current state of the African tank. The first 3 new additions. Let me know what you think. Suggestions for future fish. I kind of know what I want, but let me know. I'm probably gonna try and lean more hat heavy this time around. So yeah, just leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And as always, I will catch you in the next one.